I mean Michelin, traveling on dividends. She said that I'm bald like a 90s symbol is. I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Pond. Rolling out to Durban, mouth a pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a dog. I go to Miami just for dinner. I just went to Spain, that's a biffa.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Atlanta Falcons. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Nicole Hardman now on the return. A little burst so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hop, set, go street.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
From the shotgun, Penix has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him one drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them, They get it by attacking the ball.
And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Short pass brought in, and he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Pistol snap to Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
This is Henry on second. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Bronk. It's a new set of downs at the 27. First down, here's Lamar. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
13 yards. It's second down.
Lamar off the play fake. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Now we get to that good old-fashioned situational football. In my eyes, Kate, all over this defense. How can you now respond after giving up such a long run?
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Robinson. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
I'm the first one to raise my hand and say I love that call, especially between the 20s. But when the field condenses down here and you get inside the 10, you better be exactly right, perfectly right offensively, or that defense is going to run down that toss play.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Penix working from the gun. Cut of the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has it downfield, working left. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Complete Derrick Henry. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Now Jackson. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
14 yards. And it's 4th down.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back at beginning of 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Drop ball 80.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Staying with Robinson. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Another carry for Robinson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's a Falcon first down.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Penix looking to pass. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On first down, here's Penix. Pass caught, 9-yard line. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now lead by 10. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11.
Ravens 3. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard
line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep, big gain downfield. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a one-score game in the first half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens cut the lead down to 4.
14. Ravens 10. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Rocco switch. Rocco, go!
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap again to Robinson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Falcons on top inside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Penix here from the gun. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this is gonna end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Bijan Robinson that time out of the backfield. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Hawk 70.
3rd down, it's Penix. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Backed up in the end zone. Jackson. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He beams one deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Out of the gun, Henry. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Play action. Here's Jackson. This one's caught. It's Andrews near the sideline. He's going to wind up out of bounds third down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
His work begins at the 31. And this return's going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So that brings up 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there, just 11 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. This kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Here's the final play of our first half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. He throws a bullet to the center of the can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with going here. We get second down.
And this defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Now Jackson on third down. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Offense is set. First and 10. From the pistol, Henry. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They kick the running back in motion. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens make it 17-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Get up! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They're going play fake with Penix. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get in the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Set! 70 Timberwolves.
1st and 10 are under Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Run it with Robinson from the pistol. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
A toss now to Robinson. And the big game followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
From the shotgun, Penix. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Here we go, here we go.
Try and run here with Robinson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Robinson will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
And goal at the Ravens' 4-yard line.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Once more, it's Robinson. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him 3 yards, and they're just inches away on 3rd down.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the 4th quarter. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Set. Cowboy, smash, smash. Go, Lee, go. Ready, go.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. False start coming at a costly moment there, Brock. They're going to be further back here on 3rd and goal.
Cougar 9, 69, Rick, 69.
Penix working from the gun. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Matt Gay now in a high-pressure spot. This 32 yards out on the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On second down, here's Henry again. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Baltimore.
Hey, middle.
First down, here's Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
60 Bison.
Penix now to throw. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go. 60 Eagles.
Air it out on 3rd. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said and have ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Lamar now from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run was crossing that first down marker.
Running once more with Henry. And they bring him down around the 34. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, that would have been a big hitter. Just couldn't get possession in bounds.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite. And the play went right over his head.
And with that sack in mind, Brock, we all saw what was coming. So managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Ravens down by only 3. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Man in motion here. We give here to the motion man. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Throwing now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have taken the lead late. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Hardman with a return. Nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Trying to push deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now to throw. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
27, Ravens 24. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. From the gun to start. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. And with 10 seconds left in this game, they're going to burn their final timeout. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Trying down the middle with Henry. He dodged the tackle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 1 final seconds on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.